Let's have a quick conversation about Hostinger, and I want to talk about Hostinger WordPress hosting review because Hostinger does a lot of hosting services. But in today's conversation, I want to focus on their WordPress hosting. So here are our opening arguments. When you think about WordPress from Hostinger, what should you be thinking about? Well, the thing is that Hostinger WordPress provides a reliable and user-friendly hosting solution tailored specifically for WordPress websites. And with its easy-to-use control panel and one-click WordPress installation, it really streamlines the setup process. And the performance is, in our view, commendable thanks to Hostinger's optimized servers, ensuring, for instance, fast loading times for your website, your WordPress website. And Hostinger's competitive pricing makes it a very attractive option, so you can breathe a deep sigh of relief if you are a budget-conscious user. If you're counting all your pennies right now, you want to really think about that. I mean, Hostinger is really cool in terms of. I'll talk about the pricing later on, but you'll see that the pricing is really affordable. Okay, so with Hostinger, you enjoy a mix of balance between affordability and feature-rich hosting. However, if you have a complex, high-traffic website, you are likely to find limitations in the entry-level plans. Overall, in our view, Hostinger WordPress is a solid choice that offers a cost-effective and efficient hosting solution for your WordPress site. So in our view, when you think about Hostinger, think about small to mid-size enterprise. If you are a large enterprise, if you're a large business, or let's say you have a high traffic website, Hostinger is not going to give you the capabilities you need for your WordPress site. What are the pros and cons here? When you think about Hostinger, the pros, you have a tool that offers affordable hosting plans, features a user-friendly interface. That's really good. The UX guarantees 99.9% uptime, provides free SSL certificate, promises 30-day money-back guarantee. Now they do promise that, but if you attempt to get it, it's another story. Okay, what about the drawbacks? Hostinger provides limited resources on the entry-level plans, offers inconsistent customer support, charges additional fees for some features, requires no traditional cPanel on certain plans, and projects limited data centers compared to some competitors. So that's what it is. So let's talk about suitability. So when you think about Hostinger WordPress hosting, who is this service really best for? So we think that Hostinger WordPress hosting is great for you if you run, let's say, a small business and are budget conscious. I've spoken before about you can see on the screen here the pricing, pretty affordable, right? $249, $369, and $899. So that's kind of cool. And most people want to go with a business plan. You also want to consider Hostinger WordPress hosting if you want an easy to use platform, and also if you require solid performance. Okay. What about who this service is not really suitable for? Let's talk about that because you want to think about other alternatives. If you have a website with specialized needs, if you run a high traffic website, let's say you have whether it is a blog or it is an e-commerce website built of course on WordPress, and it is high traffic, Hostinger is definitely not the tool for you. And you also want to think about rivals. If you are a developer who requires access to root access or server environment, and if you're someone who is willing to pay more for extra benefits. I mean, Hostinger is cheap, don't get me wrong, but you know, with that cheapness, if you will, you have you have a certain limit on the features you have. In other words, you are paying for you pay for what you get, right? You get what you pay for. That's the right phrase. So that's the bottom line. The bottom line is if you want more features, if you want more modules, if you want more functionalities for WordPress hosting, you definitely want to think about a rival to Hostinger. But if you just want to have, let's say, bare bones or a little more than bare bones, then Hostinger WordPress hosting definitely will be a service for you to consider. Of course, you have Hostinger, you have Bluehost, WordPress hosting. You also have DreamHost. Those are the three players in this particular niche of affordability / I would say efficiency. So like cheap but quality. Okay, decent quality. So that's really good. So what's the offer here? When we think about Hostinger WordPress hosting, what does this service really offer? Well, Hostinger WordPress offers numerous and enticing benefits that make the platform, in our view, worthy of considerations, including you have managed WordPress hosting, you have one-click WordPress installation, you have customized WordPress dashboard, you have performance optimization, you have security measures, automatic backups. That's really cool. I mean, regular backups are crucial for any website, including a WordPress website. So Hostinger often provides automatic backup solutions, allowing you to restore your site easily in case of data loss or other issues. So that's kind of cool. You have a 24/7 customer support. That's really fantastic. You have scalability options. We love that because as your website grows, you are likely going to need more resources. And Hostinger typically provides scalable hosting plans, allowing you to upgrade seamlessly as your site's domains increase. You have free domain and SSL certificate. So some hosting plans can include a free domain name and SSL certificate, which is essential in our view for securing your website and providing a professional domain name. And that's the whole thing. When you think about a website, you got to think about not only scalability but also efficiency, right? Because those two things will play an important role when it comes to user experience and user interface. You want your visitors to have a good time, to have a good experience while interacting with your website. And so that's why you have to pay attention to safety, affordability, efficiency, all that kind of stuff. Now, Hostinger WordPress hosting, what are the details you need to really pay attention to? First of all, Hostinger's WordPress hosting is a streamlined solution that really enhances the performance and manageability of your WordPress website. You have a user-friendly process and a one-click installation, process, if you will. So when you have those two, they really help you set up a WordPress site quickly and easily, making the whole process, the whole initiative accessible for both beginners and experienced users. And the managed hosting environments takes care of technical aspects, including server maintenance and security updates, allowing you to concentrate on content creation instead of the intricacies of server management. I mean, that the last thing you want is to actually focus on server management. You don't want that anyway. Performance optimization is a key feature of Hostinger's WordPress hosting. This is kind of cool. Security also is a priority with Hostinger. So, you are really in good hands with Hostinger. That's for sure. Let me talk to you about the added value. So when you think about Hostinger WordPress hosting, it's important to understand that this service stands out when it comes to affordability, when it comes to a user-friendly interface, when it comes to performance optimization, when it comes to 24/7 customer support, when it comes to security measures. I mean, this is the quintet. Those are the 5 things where Hostinger really stands out big time. So when we talk about affordability, you saw the price a little earlier. You saw the prices. They're really cheap. They're really decent. Hostinger is popular for offering budget-friendly hosting solutions without compromising on quality. That's for sure. And its WordPress hosting plans are competitively priced, making it a very attractive option if you are desperately looking to establish an online presence without breaking the bank. And in terms of performance optimization, you are going to love it because Hostinger places a strong emphasis on performance optimization. So by utilizing technologies like caching and integrating content delivery network services, CDN services, Hostinger aims to deliver fast loading times for WordPress websites. And this focus on speed contributes to a positive user experience and can positively impact search engine rankings, distinguishing Hostinger in the competitive hosting market. So something to really think about, especially if you're trying to really establish your website in the long run as a go-to platform. And you have security measures. So security measures is kind of cool because Hostinger has a WordPress hosting program that includes robust security measures such as firewalls, malware scanning, and regular security updates. And these measures help protect your website from potential threats, showcasing Hostinger's commitment to providing a secure hosting environment. Where does Hostinger WordPress hosting fall short? Well, the fact that you have limited customization. You have advanced features only available in higher tiers. Performance performance variability. For instance, like any hosting service, the overall performance of Hostinger's WordPress hosting is subject to factors such as server location and load, right? If you have, let's say, if you have a high traffic website or let's say stringent performance requirements, you want to assess whether Hostinger meets your specific needs or you want to consider alternatives, okay? You also have dependency on Hostinger ecosystem and also customer support for advanced issues. So while Hostinger typically offers 24/7 customer support, users dealing with highly technical or advanced issues find that additional expertise is necessary. So in such cases, seeking specialized support or consulting with developers becomes necessary. Let's talk about the tactics here. So when we think about Hostinger WordPress hosting, how do you qualify and apply for the service? Well, you want to visit Hostinger's website, select the plan. Very straightforward. You want to select the plan. You want to complete domain selection, and you want to configure hosting options. You need to create an account, right? I mean, if you're a new user, you need to create an account with Hostinger, provide the required information, including your email address, a secure password, and any other details requested. And you want to review and confirm. So it's important to really to see you have to select the correct hosting plan, the main options, and any add-ons. Confirm that the billing details are accurate, make a payment, and complete the purchase. Okay. Now, the Hostinger typically accepts various payment methods, including credit cards and debit cards, and as well as alternative payment options. They do not take crypto though. They don't take crypto. And you want to complete the purchase, that's fine. Now, what I'm talking about, selecting the plan, you have to understand that you need to review the details of each hosting plan, considering factors such as storage, performance, and additional features. And you want to select the plan that best aligns with your website's requirements and your budget, right? And you also want to complete domain selection. So if you don't already have a domain, you have the option to register a new one through Hostinger, because Hostinger actually they do domain registration. So some plans even include a free domain registration. Alternatively, you can choose to use an existing domain. So in that case, you're gonna have to migrate that domain to Hostinger. So, but long story short, when it comes to applying and signing up for Hostinger, the process is pretty straightforward. Nothing really complicated. You can do it yourself within like in 5 minutes. You are good to go. Let's talk about Hostinger WordPress hosting, the alternatives. Okay, what are the rivals here? You have a lot of players. You have GoDaddy, you have Bluehost, and so among others, you have DreamHost. And but let's talk about GoDaddy. I mean, GoDaddy is a well-established and popular web hosting and domain registrar that caters to a diverse range of users, and famous for its user-friendly interface and extensive domain registration services. GoDaddy offers a variety of hosting solutions, including shared hosting, WordPress hosting, VPS hosting, and dedicated servers. And the platform provides a website builder if you're looking to create a site without coding expertise. And GoDaddy, by the way, is one of the OGs when it comes to WordPress hosting. Okay, and let's just say website building in general. And GoDaddy emphasizes customer support with 24/7 availability, and the company also offers a range of additional services such as email hosting, online marketing tools, and security features. While it is popular for its domain registration services, you can find a comprehensive suite of hosting solutions, making GoDaddy a versatile choice whether you're a small or larger enterprise owner seeking an all-in-one hosting and domain management platform. Another rival to Hostinger is Bluehost. So Bluehost is, by all means, a reputable web hosting provider that stands out for its robust and reliable services, particularly in the realm of WordPress hosting. Popular for its user-friendly approach, Bluehost offers a one-click WordPress installation, making it accessible for both beginners and experienced users. So the hosting plans that you have with Bluehost come with features like automatic updates, domain registration, and free SSL certificates. And all those things enhance website security anyway. So that's really fantastic. And Bluehost's performance is noteworthy, employing technologies like SSD storage and Cloudflare CDN integration to ensure fast loading times. with 24/7 customer support and a variety of hosting plans, including shared, VPS, and dedicated hosting. What we have seen is that Bluehost has been able to cater to a broad spectrum of users, whether you are an individual launching your first websites to or businesses, with more complex hosting needs. What are the customer reviews when it comes to Hostinger? Well, Hostinger received an excellent rating of 4.6 out of 5 based on 24 to 25,000 customer reviews on Trustpilot. Happy customers appreciate the platform for excellent customer service, expertise and patience, cheap and affordable plans, and so on. And so that's really good. And so if you are looking for a WordPress hosting service, Hostinger can be a great contender. So what are the pro tips here? When you think about Hostinger, WordPress hosting, there are a few things you need to really pay attention to as you contemplate choosing the service. First of all, you want to evaluate performance and speed. You want to check uptime and reliability. You want to consider scalability options, assess security measures. All the time, you want to make sure that you are getting the right value for your money. You want to verify backup and restore options, because the whole thing is that, if you're backing up your data and something were to happen, you want to be able to restore your data, and you want to restore it in its blemish free, so to speak, blemish free nature. Okay. You want to research reviews and reputation. So investigate customer reviews and the reputation of the hosting provider, focusing on feedback related to uptime, support, responsiveness, and overall user satisfaction. You also want to compare cost and value. You got to ask yourself, well, Hostinger WordPress hosting seems affordable, but can we find more affordable elsewhere? If yes, then you have to look at affordability, but also efficiency, but also customer support, but also user experience, user interface. So got to really benchmark. That's what we call benchmarking analysis. So consider the overall value in addition to cost by comparing features Hostinger and other different hosting plans offer in order to ensure the plan you choose meets your website's requirement. So in recap here, in today's conversation, I spoke to you about Hostinger WordPress hosting, right? And so this service stands out as a user-friendly and reliable solution for individuals and businesses seeking an accessible platform for their websites. The service offers one-click WordPress installation, simplifying the setup process, and provides a managed hosting environment handling technical aspects like server maintenance and security measures. And notable features include performance optimization, security measures, and 24/7 customer support, contributing to a seamless and secure user experience. And this is kind of cool. So overall, fantastic. So Hostinger's emphasis on speed, scalability options, and the inclusion of a free domain and SSL certificate further enhance, in our view, its appeal. So here are the closing arguments. In today's conversation, I spoke to you about Hostinger WordPress hosting. I gave you the opening arguments, the suitability, the offer, the added value, the tactics, the pro tips, and now the closing arguments. Thank you so much. God bless you. I'll see you next time. Until then, remember, stay marvelous.